scene of a horrific homicide here in Universal City. Now a man is arrested, accused of murdering his own father. I'm Jenny Hamill, live from Universal City. That story coming up in a live report.
San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
Good morning. Welcome to the 5 o'clock hour. I'm Linda Martin.
And I'm Mark Bailey. It is Wednesday, October the 7th.
We begin this morning with some breaking news. San Diego police are on the scene of a homicide in University City.
All right, this happened around 1:15 this morning in the 9100 block of Judicial Drive. And San Diego 6 reporter Jenny Hamill live at the scene with the very latest. Jenny?
Yeah, and really just a horrific scene here. We are in University City at this apartment building where police have arrested a 24-year-old man. They are accusing him of bludgeoning his own 64-year-old father to death. It was the cries of his mother that got help from a nearby neighbor. That neighbor joining us now, Darren Chaker, visiting from Los Angeles, spending the night at your friend's place. You end up being witness to a crime, the man to call 911. I know this has been a terrible night for you. Tell us first initially what happened when you knew something was wrong.
At about 1:15 a.m., I heard cries for help. I didn't think of anything about it because I know that there are a lot of students in this area. Maybe someone's drinking. But then I heard the cries for help. Sounded even more horrific, and I eventually called 911. I heard that officers were en route. I went downstairs. I saw a police car pass up the building. I waved him down, said, "You got to come up here. Something's really, really badly wrong."
And when you first saw the woman, what did you see?
We came out of the stairwell, myself and the police officer. She was covered in blood, blanketed in blood, in a white nightgown, and her son, who's later known as to be the suspect, was standing just behind her about 10-15 feet.
And I know he said something, let's try not to say that word on air, but you essentially asked him, why did you do this? His response?
Because he's a a-hole. And then he encouraged me to go look, that his guts are hanging out.
And you said there was no crazed look, nothing like that. He was just standing there. And you used the word proud. Is that something we're getting right?
Definitely. He seemed very, very proud of what he did. He was bragging about it. Go ahead, go look at him. He told his own mother, "Why don't you go look at him, Mom? Go look at him." And he didn't appear crazy, but craziness takes on different appearances. But he didn't appear definitely not drunk. He didn't smell of alcohol. I didn't smell any marijuana. And whatever happened was not a good thing.
So police ended up arresting him on the scene. He did not resist. You said that his mother was essentially asking from about 20 feet away, why? He's now in custody, charged with the bludgeoning death of his father. Police, you were saying, mentioned that there was some sort of issue between the father and son for the last couple of days. But it seems like what you were telling me earlier, you're troubled most by the fact that you didn't feel there was a sense of response or a sense of community from this building when a woman was horrifically crying. Is that something that's sitting with you now?
Absolutely. I'm actually in a program right now. And the teacher we just went over this issue a few hours ago before this had happened, where a woman in New York ran for blocks and blocks and blocks in the late 80s, and hundreds of people heard her. Nobody called the police. Nobody tried to help. And this woman could have been, whatever her age is, could have been an 18-year-old girl in school being raped in the middle of a hallway.
And no one came to help.
No one would care. No one would care.
Well, we're being told that we're out of time, but I appreciate your help and I appreciate you talking to us, and I hope that you find some resolution out of this. But that again, Darren Chaker, the man who called 911, assisted police in actually locating the two, but currently a 24-year-old man in custody being accused of bludgeoning his father to death. Of course, the more information we get about this disturbing situation, we'll bring to you. For now, I'm Jenny Hamill live in University City for San Diego 6 News.